Hello everyone, we're back today working on that same 8x10 that we were working on last night, but I ran out of white paint, and that's a serious tragedy. Can't do much with that, so. And then I went to the art store, and the art store was out of white paint too. The only white paint they had was either Basics, Liquitex Basics white, or Amsterdam titanium white. Now, I read on the internet that this brand, even though I was totally skeptical, performs better than Basics. So this was the best white paint that I could get locally, which is kind of incredible. So, starting with a clean palette today. So titanium white, cadmium yellow light, cadmium medium red, we'll probably put down a little bit of cerulean blue too. Black? Carbon black? Little tiny bits of paint because this painting is not very big. So since this isn't entirely dry, we have some freedom here. We're not going to mess anything up. We have a nice, clean, open surface here to work with, so I'm going to start by touching up the blue and making it a color that I like. Because I want it to be a little bit lighter than this. Well, maybe not that much lighter. Or like the color that we wanted here. And then I'm gonna mix a peachy color. Bless you. Yeah, they're cutting a lot of wood next door. I might just like close that window, see if we can cut a little bit of that commotion. We'll see though. All you can do is try. Oh, this peach is more like what I was hoping for here. I feel like the palette knife might give us some interesting shapes to work with. That's cool. I think that's kind of looks great to have both. Oh, hi Mocap, how are you doing? I was so involved. I'm doing well. I'm definitely embracing the painting more frequently, and I'm digging it. Although I ran out of white paint and I had to scour the whole area. I couldn't believe all the art stores were out of white paint still. Seems kind of silly. I'm putting some of that Azo gold next to the black paint because I want the gray that we're going to use to be warm in some places and cool in other places. Okay, that looks pretty good for our cool color. Hello, Romer Arts. How you doing? And I got a palette knife in one hand and a paintbrush in the other. The thing about palette knifing is, though, yeah, you get more texture. You're going to use more paint, too. But that's okay, because with the variation in color, I feel like it's going to make it more interesting. Let's see. I think that cloud right there should be warmer. I'll lay that brush aside. Make sure it stays with what it is dirtied with. I'm gonna warm up this guy a bit. And then a little bit warmer on the bottom, closer to where our sun's going to be. Okay, there we go. That looks a lot better. I feel like some of these areas can get some white hits, I think. I'm gonna get some white out. And I want to put some interesting shapes in our blue areas, if I can. Do something reasonable there. It needs to be lighter than that, though. It's probably good right there. It's okay if it's a little bit dirty.
I don't know how to do this. No help. What? Oh, yeah, see what? Oh, thank you. Oh, okay, never did that again. No.
Great. Okay. Now I feel pretty comfortable putting the palette knife aside. Maybe a little bit in the foreground. We'll have to see about that. gonna get my small
Forget
point
it.
brush out.
Okay. Yeah. This.
Slightly off-white.
Take them down.
Probably gonna need to pour more of that on there.
Ah! Big Molly. This little. This. Okay.
Okie dokie. Now some trees. And we want the warm gray. Switch back over to my flat brush.
Beautiful. Did pushed it by cheated it. Bruh. Ha ha ha. You like it. Love it. You swear. Happy birthday.
Keep running away from me. Won't you keep running away from me? Running away from me.
All right, now for the other side. Gonna do some stippling to get the edges of this tree form to look natural and have some variation. Bounce the brush. And then I'm going to get it a little bit more black further away from the sun. Okay, there we go. Now I think I can mix a really, really bright yellow and just put it just a little bit right at the sun, where the sun is. And I'm digging this, I think. I think I'm really digging this. Okay, so we're gonna need cadmium yellow light. We're gonna just make a nice new spot for it right up here. And we don't need very much. And then titanium white, the only white left in the whole land. Palette knife that is older than me. Bless you, Tyler. Clean brush, clean brush.
Ow! You little. Let's see.
Okay, there we go.
You got double shot.
I don't want to take any of the paint away, but it is all still very, it's very wet paint. There we go.
Two.
Tyler, please.
Stuff. Guess what? You're dumber. Okay. Oh, it's trippy. Whoa. Yo, I'm too strong. Yo, I'm too strong. Yo, I'm too strong for good.
All right. I think that pretty much wraps it up. I'm just gonna throw
With this.
an initial on here. And it looks like we got done right in time because apparently it's virtual parent-teacher night. Or back to school. Back to school night. On Zoom. And you know what's funny? With all the cameras I have, I don't have a face cam for like zooming. So I think it's funny. But either way, I hope you enjoyed this piece. I enjoyed this one. I think it's great. It's exactly where I want to go. More expressive brush strokes. I got some texture, a lot of texture difference in color. It's not so representational. It's just got a lot of action. I dig it. So this was fun, and we'll do it again. Maybe later, maybe tomorrow. Well, maybe later, definitely tomorrow. Thank you so much, and I'll see you next time.